Hey guys, Tank here. Tonight, surprise, tonight I wanted to do a RC talk because
Hey guys, Tank here.
oh, my bad, I put my audio in the feedback.
Surprise, tonight I wanted to do a RC talk.
Sorry about that. I have the other window open so I can see the chat of the people, but I forgot to actually mute the audio. I don't want to hear myself. So on the Recon G6, they gave out tickets to win door prizes, and I did. I won Boom Racing Hustler MTX tires, the super soft one. And it's been almost a year since I've had this. The GCM, let me check the name of these. Again, those are the GCM Stealth DL Beadlocks. Let me bring you to share my screen. Share. So there we go. So these are the GCM rims that I got. Very nice rims. Very nice, very sexy rims. And they're going to look awesome on these tires. I kept them because I'm working on a project and I might put them on there. So since tonight I didn't have nothing to do other than clean my room, RC room, but everybody knows you don't do that too often. Well, I don't anyways. So these are the wheels. They look just awesome. And they're going to be going on these guys. So there's a big, a lot of people are talking about these tires, how good they are and how great they are. I was lucky I ended up having the super soft. Those are the ones I would have bought. So, and they come with 2-stage foam, which is kind of cool. And a whole bunch of people put them on their truck. And those tires here on Asia Tees, they're Canadian, 32, 43 Canadian. And that's price for 2 of them. So that is very neat. Very cool. So without further ado, let's start installing them. I'll just switch cameras real quick. Hopefully we don't lose a stream. I didn't even take them out of the package to actually see how they were and if they were as soft as some people actually say. So, oh, by the way, if anybody wants to jump into the RC talk, send me a message via, you can do that via Facebook, or you could do that, or email, and just type in the message here that you want to join in, and I'll put a link into the chat window if you guys want to join in and chat. So let's open these guys and see how soft they are. Cool. Boom Racing. Thanks, Boom Racing. Really appreciate it. You guys gave out a lot of stuff at those events. It costs you an arm and a leg. Ooh. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. I can't push it. I'm trying to push it and it just won't go. Yeah, it's sticky, all right. That is so cool. Now, the 2-stage foam, I'm used to having more of the hard. Let's flip that around. Oh yeah, on the other side it's really sticky. The hard foam, I find it's a little thin. I like having more hard foam and less of the soft one. Pretty cool. It will make a difference. Now let's put them back in. And there we go. Yeah, they are very sticky, especially around here, around the edges. They're really sticky. Cool. Now I have no idea. Oh, I got Boom Racing stickers. I got no idea if they're going to fit on these rims, but they should. Small little stickers for the spec of the tires. That is cool. Maybe I can stick that somewhere in my garage. My scale garage I have over there. And we're having an event here Saturday, and I made small little scale trophies to give out as prizes. Haven't figured out the prizes yet, but it should be kind of cool. So there's 3 of them. Probably going to end up keeping one. But those are kind of cool little trophies. Scissors. Now these rims, small little ring at the back, bigger ring, and you have a center ring. These things are so nice. If only the camera would focus. Sorry about that. The camera doesn't want to focus. And I'm sorry about on the resolution of my streaming videos. Some people did mention that the quality is not that good. That's because I live in the country, and in the country I don't have high bandwidth fiber, so it kind of shucks. So this is the hex that they give you, and at the same time they're the, not the drums, but the rotors for the front. So it's going to look like it's got rotors, so that should be kind of cool. Keep those for the end. This is like Christmas. Now I've had those for about 10 months now. Picked them up from GCM Racing last year, and I've just been waiting to get a nice set of tires or something to actually put them on. And now I have it. Cool. Picture time. I could put that on Instagram. It's all about the staging when you take pictures. Making it look good. Click. Okay. So first thing on beadlocks, the first thing you have to do, get your stuff ready, that's beside the point, is enter the inner ring. So, and because this is a hard foam, the ring is going to be a little tighter to fit in there, but it will slowly be stretched and put in there. You just have to make sure that you push it right in the center, like that, by the time you put in everything. Come on, you cooperate. So I'm making sure I got about the same distance on every side. There is lots of foam. Just when you do this, you got to make sure that when you put your foam, you have the same distance on your foam on every side. It's not like the soft foam. It might not find its way to the proper place by making sure you've got it centered on both sides. You should be good. And then these are not directional. Nope, they're same size on every side. So pop in the first one, pop in the second one. Get a very small, oh, it's not even. It's the 2.0, cool. Now here comes the boring part for you guys. I'll try to keep talking. So we're having an event here, Saturday, call to crawl number 2. So it should be kind of fun. And this year, the call to crawl, what he's actually doing a team event. So what that means is that instead of having individuals, you get to leave with your friends, your buddy. And on top of that, you don't decide who your buddy is. It's all going to be random. So your name is either going to be on a bucket, or at the time of registration, they'll tell you who your team is. Like that, people won't stack their team. Just going to make sure the bead is sitting at the right place everywhere. Looks like it. So I've just installed 2 screws, one end to the other end. Let's see if the chat window is actually there. Okay. And it looks like there's 4 of you watching right now. Hello from Canada. So I actually put 1 screw, then another screw. And now what I'm actually going to do is do it in a star shape pattern. So I'm doing 1 across, and then I'm going to go. I did that one, this one. Now I'm going to go across to the last one I did. Hopefully it's going to fall in its hole. Come on, buddy. Under 2, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 screws. You could use a drill, but these threads are so small. I don't want to strip anything. So now I got all 6 screws in there. So this is the last one I did. So now I'm going to start going back across and slowly do a star pattern and screw them slowly in. My last video I just did, uploaded it today. It has no title, no block, no nothing, because I wasn't sure if putting it in live to the public, but I did. And it's just me showing off the trail that I have in the backyard, and it's the trail number 2. It should be the hardest one, and like you noticed, there is no not a lot of rocks at my place, but I try to use all the roots and all the. It's a nice trail run. Takes a while to screw in all those screws. You can really notice when I'm, well, you guys can't, but I can notice which screws I've done before, because you're actually putting pressure on one side and then you get to another one. Oh, it's very loose. Also, whoops, it gets tight. When you do it in a star-shaped pattern like that, sometimes you get lost of, okay, which one did I do last? But you just have to touch it and you notice it very, and there is a gap when you put those together. Hey, there's Chris from GCM.
Hello.
I'm finally installing your rims on these nice Boom Racing Hustler MTX tires, 1.9.
Yep.
These are the super soft, so not sure on which truck I'm going to put in there yet, but I'm working on them.
Good.
Are you working on your truck?
Yeah, I'm tearing apart an SCX2. And I'm trying to figure out how to put a scale transmission in it with overdrive.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it'll be okay. I have to wait for my Toyota axles to come in, so they got shipped today, so I have to, that's kind of on hold. And I've been at the shop doing all kinds of cutting, so I haven't really had a lot of bench time for the last few days.
Yeah, your video you just uploaded was the electronic one on your Toyota, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had time to watch that video yet.
You already saw it. Didn't you go to G6? Yeah, you already saw it all anyway. That was done. That video is already there. The videos are behind probably a couple weeks from whatever you've seen on the channel already.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen your truck over there, but I haven't seen the video. It's always nice sometime to go back and see the video of how you actually did it.
Yeah. Yeah, everything that you see in the video, you actually already had in your hand at G6 already anyway. Just so you know.
Cool. My little guy liked your setup with all the trucks.
Oh, good. I'm getting a little bit excited about having call to crawl there on the weekend.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
There, one rim's done.
Cool.
You actually have two-stage foam in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The two-stage, the first stage is very small, but it's not bad. Let me measure how thick that is. Now for the Canadian people, you're looking at around like 7 millimeter, 8 millimeter.
That's it?
Yeah, for the harder stage. And that's about 3/16 of an inch, and the rest is just the hard foam. So the first part is a very it's a very thin piece for the.
Neat.
Man, these tires are sticky. They make my hands sticky. Yeah, that was my door prize at the G6. I think I'm going to put these on my SCX10 Saturday and try my 55-degree hill with my XCX10 with these tires. See how well they stick with that 55-degree.
They should be about the same size, diameter.
Yeah. Well, they say 4.45.
Oh, that's good. That's pit bull size.
Yeah, 4.45 by 1.57.
Yeah, they're wide, Wow. Yeah, give that a try.
So whose SCX2 is that? SCX10 too?
This is my son's that he was driving for Call to Crawl, but he's not coming on the weekend.
Okay.
So that's my chance to take it apart and do a little research.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you take your son's RC apart to do research for your company.
Yeah, my poor daughter's already had 3 different trucks over the years that I keep taking them apart and then changing stuff and then selling them and then buying her a different one because I sold her truck and then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony from CCRC said, looks good, tank. Hey, Tony, why don't you get in the chat? Here, I'll paste a link in the live chat if you want to jump in. If anybody want to jump in and chit chat.
Chit chat.
Yeah, for the team challenge, I'm thinking I'm going to do a little course at the back. Like you mentioned, to do a blind course. But I don't know if you noticed that video I posted of the 2 guys, they were racing. I think they were short course truck, but the guy was eating pizza, and while he was eating, somebody else was driving it.
Yeah.
We should do that. We should totally do that.
We can do that with we can do one of the team has to do blind driving and the other one has to do the one-handed. And I was thinking of doing the course out on the lawn at the back.
Yeah, that same thing here.
Yeah.
And I even have a scale junkyard with a whole bunch of parts that you can actually put that on the course and have that as part of the course for them to go over blind.
Yeah, that's funny.
But how many people are going to be per team? Is it 2, 3, 4?
It depends on how many people are there.
Okay. Last time, how many did you have per team?
Last time we had, I think it was around 4, except for one of the families there. The guy brought all of his kids and wife and everything, and they all went together with a few other people.
Okay.
So it's something like 4 or 5. I think if we have enough people, we'll actually make them smaller.
Okay.
We'll go down to 3 people. If we have lots of people, we'll go down to 2 people.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah, because I think at your place there, it's kind of important to have smaller teams because there's so much terrain that you have to cover.
Yeah.
So I think it might be a good idea.
And there's a country festival this weekend in Clarence Creek. So if people want to stay and go at the arena after, they can listen to country music.
So it looks like most of the front end is held together by this battery tray. That's not very good news.
You're thinking of putting a motor forward in that?
I'm gonna put the scale drivetrain in it.
Okay. Now these rims that I have, they are from you. They are the
Stealth Beadlock?
Yeah, Stealth Beadlocks.
Yeah.
You still have some of those in stock, or those are limited edition that you come out once in a while?
I think we only have 3 spares left from that run. We're low on wheels right now. The only thing I have left in stock is deep dish rims and 5 slot, and they're both 1.9.
And that's because you do limited runs, right? Where there's not a big factory with a lot of people working where you are. It's just.
Well, we make a couple hundred at a time.
Okay.
And we have 5 different wheels, so it's 1,000 wheels. It's an awful lot of wheels.
Yeah, that's an awful lot of wheels.
And there's 4 pieces in every wheel. You know, so the thing is, I'm changing up the wheel designs for the fall and 2018. We're going to go back to 5 lug wheels.
Okay.
Those are all 6 bolt. We did 6 bolt for I think 3 or 4 years now. So I'm going to get rid of the 6 bolt and go back to 5 lug for a while. And I have a couple of new designs I want to put out, so that'll go better with the 5 lug. And we have a Bronco project which needs a 5 lug as well, so that'll be good timing for all that.
Cool.
You can put, if you want a tip for those wheels there, you can put a tiny little bit of grease on the bottom of the long screw heads in the back.
Okay.
And then when you put it in that hole there on the beadlock part, they tend to go in a lot easier. The screw doesn't get galled up in the aluminum there at the back because the holes are small, eh?
No.
You seem to be doing it totally fine, but I've had a couple of guys send me messages wondering if the screws were crooked or the holes are too small or whatever, and all they really had to do was put a little bit of oil on the back of the screw head or grease, and then they go right in.
Now that's on the screw. That's on the screw head.
Yeah.
And not on the tip, but on the head.
Yeah, I never use Loctite on those ever. There's no need for that, so I never use Loctite on them. But they.
Yeah, I noticed that when you start screwing them, even though you're not even threading yet, you're not even threading inside, it is tight in there. Those heads are tight in that hole.
Yeah. Yeah, so a little bit of grease or oil, just a tiny little drop of oil on it even is all you need. You can even use shock oil, just anything to lubricate it, because the anodizing is actually a binding agent for the screw head. They're bimetallic, so just the nature of the materials makes them want to get stuck.
Okay.
Which is great for not having the screws back out, but it also makes them harder to install. That's why I usually put grease on it. A little tiny bit of grease on it. Okay, I guess I was going to use that other frame, but I can't really do that. This is a lot of tiny screws. It's kind of starting to get annoying here.
Is it the first time you've taken it apart, or did you build that kit, or?
That one was a kit. It's already been together and apart about 10 times, and this one is an RTR. There's not really that many changes in between the two of them, but this has to get the battery tray out, I think I'm going to have to take out like 15 screws.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, where are you going to put the battery after? Or in your case, it's a very small battery that you usually put in your kits because you're making it scale and you want it to look scale. So those big honking batteries don't fit in scale.
I've got to write a note here. Hang on a second.
I'm going to try that on the next one. Put a little bit of oil, because I do feel the binding, or it gets, when I'm just getting at the bottom of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably will. Okay, I think that's good. I have that in. And I guess I'll just start on those other screws there now.
So where's the next big US competition that you're going to?
I'm going to East Coast Scale Challenge again in August. We went for 3 years already and missed last year. And we're going back this year, except this year I'm taking my whole family. So we're having a week holiday down there at the same time.
When is it? In August?
The competition, I think, is 18, 19, 20, something like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation during those dates. Do you have room in your luggage?
Well, I think Dana's going down to meet up with Dan and Doug, and they're all carpooling, so maybe you should come down with them.
You guys staying at a hotel there, or are you going to be camping?
Yeah, they have camping. We have that's a nice tire. We have we rented a little cottage there that they have at the campground. They have tons of cottages and little campers and trailers and all kinds of stuff, and tenting, of course.
Cool.
So they do have a very large facility, so there's lots of room for everybody.
Yeah, I was upstairs watching TV, nothing much good on TV, so I said come down here and do some stuff. And then I noticed these wheels, and then I was going to put them on your rims, and then I said, I might as well do an RC talk, see who's going to jump in.
Yeah, that happens, eh?
Yep.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 screws to take out just so I can get the battery tray out.
Wow. Okay, so here I have my tire glue. This is what you want me to put in the hole, the tire glue? I'm kidding. I'm going to be putting the oil.
Trying to figure out what on earth are you saying there? Oh, man.
They actually give you little stickers. I don't know if it's to put on your truck or to put on something, but they're, man, this light is way too bright. See if I can dim it down a bit. They give you these stickers.
Oh, cool.
Of the specs for the tires.
Yeah, like the new tire sticker, yeah.
Yeah.
There,
so you could
the tray out.
So when you're taking pictures, you can actually stick that. And I'll actually try one. Stick it on the tire.
That'd be good for your scale garage, eh?
Yeah.
Hi, Francois.
Oh, Eric's there.
Yeah. Oh, Chris is here. Well, hi, Chris. Then.
Hello.
You're gonna make it Saturday, Eric?
For sure. I'm not missing this one.
So a whole bunch of Ottawa guys tonight on RC Talk. Yeah, I'm installing those tires I got at the G6.
Oh, the ones you won?
Yep.
That's nice.
It was so funny. Some guys were there and they were going, it's pretty cool. The little kid won it.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, no, the kid went to pick them up. It's the big kid that won it.
Francois is too tired to get up to that thing.
Oh man, that last one killed me.
Yeah, it was warm and it was lots of trails.
We did the Goonies. We did the Goonies last, and it was just like far, and it
I
just
never
killed me.
got to the Goonies one.
Did you do the Goonies?
No, there's too much else going on. We did the RC. We did the RC 4-wheel drive trail.
Okay.
And then we walked the whole trail for the Proline course, but I never actually took the trucks. We just went for a walk down there to see the kettles and all that. And part of my problem was I forgot my battery box at home, right? So I had no batteries. We pretty much used everybody else's batteries there for the whole weekend.
Look what I got. I got some trail markers. Picked them up only at the end.
Well, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, not during, but at the end, which was on Sunday. Nobody needed them anymore. And Eric got one too.
Yeah, I got the Gate 100 of Tekin, I think.
Man, these things are sticky. I'm gonna put my truck on the ground. It's gonna take more power just to get it going. It's gonna stick to the ground.
Once you get a little bit of dirt on them, they won't be so sticky.
Don't wreck the party.
Yeah, you need some dirt. Okay, so I think that's out. Boy. How am I supposed to do this?
Oh, this is not good.
So you got the battery tray out?
Mm-hmm.
Chris trying to figure out how he's going to do that.
Yeah.
My tire is.
Go ask your son. Okay, what's wrong with your tire? Show that again. I'll switch to you. Hold on. Present to everybody. Oh, a big gash.
Yeah, big gash in it.
Hmm.
I was wondering what.
CA on it.
Yeah, I already did that. Did some on. Is that this one? Oh, guess I'll be doing beadlocks also.
Which truck is that?
That's my Bronco.
Okay.
Best truck ever.
Best truck ever, except François doesn't think so.
You left that part in the video. You left that part in the video of your G6 video of me talking, dishing Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny, man.
Yeah, it was just funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. Oh, man, I got to change the whole stinking front end here. Holy jeepers. Oh, man. Do I really have to do all this?
Custom work, don't you just love it? Maybe they did on purpose.
Oh, man. Can't use the servo mount either. So basically the whole front end is useless. Take the whole front end off. Ay,
So the next truck that you're going to have to take apart is going to be one of the Traxxas one. Do the motor forward.
They kind of already did that, but the motor's kind of half sideways on the chassis already, so I don't really know how you're gonna repair that.
Okay.
It's a bit of a whack job already. The motor's
Yeah,
in the front, and they sort of put a transfer case on it, but the transfer case is actually part of the transmission, so it doesn't even really count as a transfer case. And the motor is facing forward, but it's not even in the middle of the truck. It's kind of awkward. I don't really know where to go with that truck because there's so much equipment in it.
Yeah, it's full.
As soon as you touch something on it, you'd have to move 4,000 other things because there's little tiny servos stuck in every corner, and
That's true.
Little
man.
Yeah, little cables for the axles.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff in there, Nate.
There is a lot of stuff in there. So I'm thinking it might be a nice idea just to leave that one alone. There's some stuff that's been done on it that's really good stuff already, like the battery tray, moving the battery tray. There's a bunch of bumper fixes for it already, and a few other good tricks that are out there. But none of them actually change the essence of the truck. It's so complicated already. It's kind of hard to change. All right. So Axial tucked all the wires into some kind of a channel here. Holy shimoly. I got to take the slider off so I can get the servo wire out.
Well, I got two wheels that went in perfectly, but this one is giving me hassle. It doesn't want to screw anymore.
You'll have to return it to manufacturer.
Yeah.
Goddamn Mickey Mouse beadlocks.
Oh
no, it's a tire. Sorry, it's a tire. I must have did something wrong or squeezed something not right. I'm gonna take it apart anyways. I pulled on it too much. Beadlock came out.
It could be the foam is stuck in the back of it too, inside there.
Yeah, there's
If they
something
have
weird.
a bulky foam there, sometimes it's the foam.
Does it on purpose. That's the one I put oil on it, so it makes it easier for me.
Yeah. How's that working for you?
Nah.
Okay, so
Did you look at that Ultra 4 truck that Vanquish has built?
yeah, they're cute. Lots of fun on a CNC machine for those.
Oh yeah. Everything is CNC'd, even the body panels.
Yeah, they did lots of nice pictures with them and stuff, though. They're a good looking truck. Those guys always do a good job,
Yeah. Like some guys are already asking, what's the price? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. They're still like in production. Like it's still a demo.
They already put them out on the site for $1,900.
Ouch.
And that's just the machine parts. That's not the frame or the drivetrain or axles or anything. It's just the machine parts.
Okay.
The cage and the hood and the fenders and all that.
Wow.
Yeah. 1,900 US. Okay. So how am I supposed to make this thing work?
You got to put some magic in it.
Where does the body sit on that?
Usually on top.
So
Sorry,
funny.
I'm not helping.
I think that's not a bad spot right there. Now, that's way too high.
Man, those are very tight in there.
That's probably a good spot right there.
Well, the other thing I got to try, Chris, is what you did with the toy hauler there with the 1.7 inch wheels. Is you cut them and you actually extended them to make 1.9s with them.
The tire, yeah.
Yeah, I've actually bought another set of that tire because I need a double for the rear, and I only had 5 tires, and I need 6. So I bought another set to actually cut both of them to make one tire. So Eric was going to stop by and help us on Friday.
Oh, good.
But then he realized he's got to go pick up his wife, so he can't.
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
Because you guys are probably going to be done by 5 or 6 or earlier.
Yeah.
After we set it up, we're probably going to run the course.
Yeah, I think we should try it out a bit and make sure that we've got good lines and stuff. You know, I kind of want to see people get through more easier than harder, because it takes a long time for everybody to get through the whole course, you know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be really hard or anything. As long as it's consistent there for everybody to get through, it'd be fun.
Well, the second course, the one I put on YouTube, the second course, that one is going to be tougher for them, I think.
Yep. Okay.
And these tires have a really thin sidewall.
Most tires do.
Yeah. Okay, let that dry. Was there a lot of people at the first call to crawl?
Yeah, we had a good crowd over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was more than 20 people anyway. I forget how many.
Good.
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
So did you sell any of your short course truck, Eric?
I even haven't put them up for sale yet.
Well, how are you going to sell them if you don't?
I know.
Bring them Saturday.
Yeah.
I can, but I find that the crawl event's not the best place to sell those, but nothing to lose.
Oh, I'm having issues with this one. It's making me hot. It's time for a beer or a Coke.
Did you tie the screws without the beadlocks on first?
Nope.
Where is all that stuff you're looking for?
I got two that went in, no problem.
Might work.
So what are you going to have to relocate on that truck? Pretty much the whole front end?
Pretty much the whole front end. But the good news is I think I can get a dual servo mount in it for a servo winch still. And still have a full scale motor and all that other goodness and overdrive. Yeah. Should be able to get most of this in there without any real trouble. No more real trouble than I usually have anyway. When you're trying to fit something in that shouldn't be there.
Oh, and bring bring your water boots Saturday or Friday.
Yeah, it looks pretty wet, eh?
It's not drying. This year is just crazy how much rain we're getting.
Yep.
What's mostly where the ditch is that it's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and right after the hill climb, the Sandy Hill,
yeah,
it's wet.
It's wet there now.
Oh yeah, it's a nice area to have fun. I should take my Wheelie King there.
Yeah.
My mud truck. So, is your mud truck gone, Chris?
Nope. Still sitting there.
I thought the guy was going to take it to Florida.
Oh, he's from Sault Ste. Marie. That guy.
Oh.
Yeah, and I couldn't find him after there. He was gonna take it, and I don't know where he went. I went looking for his camper too, but I didn't really know where he was staying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Francois met the GCM guy that was at the campsite there.
Rob.
Rob, yeah.
From
I guess
Florida,
he was just joking probably.
Well, no, he said that he could take it to Florida because the Florida guys would definitely buy that. They're all crazy about mud trucks. But I told him that Chris Anderson wanted it, so I told him he could leave it here, and then, and then I went looking for Chris Anderson, didn't see him after.
He ran away.
I don't know. You know what? He wants to take it all apart, and that's what he does. He builds like everything out of nothing.
Okay.
So, I mean, for him, it's just axles, frame, wheels, whatever. He'll just take it all apart and make 10 new trucks.
Cool. That's cool because I want that truck because it looks so cool and it would look awesome on my shelf. But the problem is the cash flow. It's always the same thing with RC. You always see something, you want to get it.
Yeah.
It seemed to go pretty good in the trail, though. Actually, Alec had it out on at the G6 there, and he was wheeling away on it. And I think if I put a softer tire on it, it'll actually probably go pretty good. So I might just do that, and then he can drive that all summer. It's pretty durable little thing. I think he'll probably be okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to find a little 2-cell battery for it though.
slowly getting it. This third one is.
Excuse me.
So I put the motor in. I don't know if you can see that.
Hold on, I'll present to everybody there. Present to you like that. Everybody's going to see it. Here we go.
So, but then the front end is all out. Like there's no more servo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lay down the servo in the front and then have a 2-stack servo mount in the front so that you can put the servo winch above it, and then the servo will lay down underneath with and then a new bracket in the back. It'll work, but oh boy.
Yeah, I can't reuse any of the parts from the.
It's a whole front end change there now, which is fine. That's how they go, you know.
I don't think these screws are going to need Loctite. They're so hard to put in there, and there's so much pressure.
Crazy. Try a different screw because maybe the screw head is too big on one of them and it's super tight.
Oh, I'm done now.
Oh, well, there you go. See?
Yeah, because those are anodized rims.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit tighter with the anodizing.
Yeah, Chris was telling me that earlier. You missed that conversation, but thanks for recap.
Yeah, we get that at work sometimes. It fits well in the prototype, and then you get it anodized, and nothing fits anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I have to design a bunch of parts for this now. And
Yay.
I think I might have to.
Is there a big demand for the SCX2 parts right now?
It's a nice platform to get started with, right? People use it to get going on trucks.
Okay.
All the time. So if we can make a scale drivetrain fit in it there with overdrive in the front, which is a big deal, then it'll help people out a lot. The SCX frame is really popular still, so
yeah.
Yeah, we got
SCX1.
I got the Chris 31 production that says Bonjour François. So he's pretty good. He's French. So he says no worries for me to mount Hustler on GCM rims.
On YouTube, he says?
Yeah, it's on the live chat. And then he goes, does anyone read comments on the chat? Sometime. I have both windows open and I'm trying to read them. It's just sometimes I get busy wrenching and I don't always look. So sorry about that.
I'll put it on my other screen.
And the GRM, Junior M, can somebody answer me a question? I've been working on my rig, did a front engine conversion, but I have tried so many and the speed control keeps going into protect.
That's not good.
So he mounted his engine in the front, and since then his speed control goes in protect mode.
It sounds like he's got too much drag on it and the speed control is overheating. Like somehow he has extra drag in the drivetrain.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
the angles.
Something binding up in it somewhere, yeah. You should be able to take the pinion gear off the motor and just roll the truck easy around. Just roll it around like nothing with the pinion off the motor. And if that's too tight, then you got to go and find what that is and fix that, because that's going to make your electronics get hot right away.
Yeah. So he could do that, and after disconnect the drive shaft, just put the transmission and see if there's drag there, and then slowly connect the front drive shaft and then connect the rear drive shaft, and vice versa to see where he's binding or where he's dragging.
Yeah. It's probably just drag somewhere in the drivetrain. Moving the motor is not going to make any difference to the electronics, as the electronics won't care. where the motor is. But if you have extra drag on it, then you got an issue.
Or a transfer case. If he's got a transfer case and there's a problem with his transfer case, that might
it could
be a problem.
Or whatever. Yeah, sure. Try this all again here. I gotta move the third link over to the other side. Now it's in the way. One of these days, I'm gonna get a little fitting for my tiny power drill so I can do all this stuff on a drill, because this is getting really crazy here.
Chris 31 Production says hi, Eric, and hi, Chris.
Hello.
Hi, Chris. Is that a new person, or you know him, Francois?
Chris 31 Production. I've been on his YouTube channel for a couple of years now, if not more. But he's got a lot of cool videos, and he's a big GCM fan.
That's good.
Everybody's a GCM fan.
I'm really glad it's summer because we finally get to start going to some events.
Yeah.
I didn't go to. Usually we go to the Florida Crawl in January and Scale Nationals in February, and we didn't go this year because we were going to Florida again in March.
Okay.
For UST. And I'll tell you, I really missed out on that. Those are fun times, man.
Yeah, and it gets you a chance. And it gives you a chance to crawl even if there's snow.
Yeah, well, you guys should come down to that one in February because it's all indoors, eh? It's only in Pennsylvania and it's not that far.
Oh, it's not that. Okay.
It's all indoors at the farm complex. I mean, It's like 1 million square feet of indoor space, right?
I think I saw a video of that last year. You were there. Had a big rock pile.
I did a whole bunch of videos on it the first year or second year that we went. I think both maybe. And that's a fun event. It's just far enough that you feel like you're getting away from winter, but you can get there in a day, no problem.
Cool. Ethan Boning says Boeing. It's kind of sorry if I'm screwing up your name, but Ethan Boeing says, "Hi guys, I'd love to be wrenching with you guys tonight, but I already closed up the shop for the night. But he'll be watching anyways."
Okay.
And Chris 31 Productions says, "Not easy for me to speak English. Si t'as un problème, t'as juste à rentrer, puis je peux traduire si jamais t'as un problème." Eric parle français. Eric parle français. Moi, je parle français.
Oh,
what about you, Chris?
I can understand most of what you're saying, so you go right to it.
I'm going to turn this YouTube chat, RC chat to all in French. Should do that one night, is just have French people in there.
You should do a French chat. I don't know why not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys over in France that are doing scale trucks. So maybe they want to watch too. If they can understand Quebec French there.
Yeah, that's true. And there's a few guys from Quebec also that that came over last year.
Have you got some of the Quebec RC Quebec there guys coming over for the Call to Crawl?
Well, I've sent the invite on their group. I don't know if they're going to come. I've had no feedback on them, and I reposted it last week, and I got a lot of likes on it. But I'm going to be asking them tomorrow to refresh the post and actually see anybody from you guys from Montreal or Quebec coming down.
Yeah, we had a bunch last year, didn't we?
Yeah, the furthest guy I think was Vancouver or Calgary.
Oh, that's crazy. There was a couple guys that came up from New York State there, I remember.
Yeah.
You must be pretty close to Cornwall border over there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he was saying. They were right close to the Quebec border, so that's why they came down anyway. So it was like a 2.5 drive for them, or
Oh, good. Yeah, I put up a note on the page today about it again, so hopefully it'll remind some people to come on over.
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that, and that's why I posted those little scale trophies.
So it looks like the drive shafts are going to work fine.
Okay.
Well, it's good that you could keep the stock ones.
I think this needs to go back a bit. Just a tiny bit.
Hey, we got a guy from Portugal.
Portugal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nonu Duante. Sorry if I'm screwing your name, but Tug Skater.
Oh, yeah. I know that guy's stuff. Yeah, very nice stuff. Yeah, I should have no trouble with the drive shafts on that. Yeah, that looks okay.
Is that a Bronco body?
Yes, I'm thinking of taking the paint off the tail lights and putting my brake lights there.
That'd be a good idea. .3OL.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if the tail lights are painted or stickers.
There's stickers on the outside and paint all the way through the inside.
Okay, so I won't take the tail lights if I rub them out.
No, you can rub it out from the inside. Actually, you know, because if you're going to use tail lights, red tail lights or whatever, you can actually just scratch it off with an X-Acto blade. It doesn't matter if it's scratchy because you can put a little bit of CA on it and it makes the scratches go away.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about all that brake fluid and all that mess.
Yeah, I'm just worrying if you drip somewhere, it's gonna do runs or.
Yeah, I would just scrape it off with an X-Acto knife and then put a little bit of CA over the scratches.
Just
That's a good trick.
let's try it. If I can find my X-Acto.
So I think I can make this work now. I just have to come up with the bracket for the sides and the front and every other damn thing. Paper. Man, talk about a total retrofit here.
So is your transfer case gonna fit on that center mount where the motor mount is?
Yeah, it already is on there. I'll show you the thing. Wonder if I can turn my camera around somehow.
While you're on, I don't think you can.
No, I don't think I can. Yeah, there you go. So it's on the skid plate already.
Nice. So
Oh yeah, yours is right on the motor. It's right. It's attached to the transmission. That's right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's one piece already. So I just have to get a bracket that goes from here. Am I in the camera still? Over to here,
Yep.
from here to these other holes that are already there. And then I stuck on these two big metal angles here just so I could hold the motor up off the frame a bit.
Okay.
And then I can see that it's flat or whatever. And if the drive shafts work, then they should be fine. So it's good. Should be good.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh man. And then all the servo mess. Where is that servo?
So I got a guy that says, "Hey guys, how's it going? Any chance of a shout out, please, pretty please?" Well, he did ask nice.
Mikey
Mikey Mike has his shout out. I got one screw that's being temperamental.
Skip it.
Skip it.
Just
Bye.
glue, cut the screw and just glue the head there.
I went to the first time I drove my big Ford, my big fiberglass Ford. I slapped on some wheels there and put the Cross Canyon chassis under it, and I got it rolling. I was so happy to take it out. And I rode it around for like 2 hours and did a video, rock climbing and everything. And then I remembered when I brought it home, I only had 2 bolts in each of the beadlocks.
Ooh.
Which didn't seem to matter at all.
Well, it's not as if you're doing a lot of big speed. It is the torque, and sometimes you could take it off the bead, but...
Well, the aluminum ring doesn't flex at all. Like, once the 2 bolts were in, it was still flat, you know. It was squished right on there. There was no way for it to move. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can turn this thing somehow. Oh, man, oh, man. Did you guys fix the servo horn on that Bronco?
Funny you should ask. So I fixed it with one of those like stock servo horns for the rest of the competition there. Like that come in the box.
Yeah.
And then I put the metal one last RC talk we had with François.
Yeah.
To what's his name there? The
Carl.
Carl. So I crawled for half an hour. Then my horn fell out. So I thought I lost the screw. When I came back on my magnet tray, the screw was still in there. So I guess I got
no.
Yeah. So I ran for half an hour with just the horn in there, nothing holding it.
Oh man, oh man.
Yeah. But it was just for fun. Yeah, I had other trucks there. It was just. So now I should stay. It's Loctite in there. I'll double check that it is. Yeah, it is. I don't want to lose it on Sunday, Saturday.
Yeah. Oh man, I might have to put a regular. Holy smoking doodle! This is insane. Okay.
You might not be able to do a servo winch.
I think I can still figure out how to do it, but this is becoming complicated change. I'm now taking off the front bumper mount.
Mikey Mike says big thanks for that. And Chris 31 or wow. Obrigado, amigo.
Says hi, bye friends maybe.
McGregor or Mayweather. J3 Entertainment. Yeah, Chris 31 is from France anyways. You got a guy from France, a guy from Portugal. Why don't you put in the chat where you're from?
Well,
we're from Canada.
I think there's only seven people watching.
Probably.
So me, you, E10, Chris. Yeah, that's about it.
So I guess I can.
Oh, CCXRC's there, Tony.
I have to go find some parts.
No problem. We'll keep your seat hot. You still got room for people in here. I'll paste the link back in the chat. If you click that link, it's going to bring you in here and you can talk. Et si vous voulez, on peut parler en français aussi. So how's the chicken scratch going?
The white paint was easy to take off, but the blue one's a little bit more persistent. But it's coming off. I put a new X-Acto blade, that helps.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Chris is trying to find his stuff.
Okay.
Try to hook up backup lights, but I don't know if it's going to work with a brushless motor.
Backup lights?
Yeah. You hook up your... No, I'm going to hook it up to the motor with a resistor. So when you hit... That won't work? Not on a brushless.
Brushless is AC power, so...
Yeah, it's they pulse the motor right now.
Yeah. Okay. My mug is empty. I have to fix that too.
They're way too far from you to help you with that one. I'm almost done my last wheel. I'm sweating.
Yeah, it's really hot. I'm in the basement and it's still hot.
Yeah, I got the door closed also, so the AC from upstairs not coming down here right now.
That's not too bad.
That looks good. Talk, say something so it switched to you.
Hello?
Oh, that's
no,
better.
It's not. Yeah. It's not too bad.
Oh, that's better.
My number one light source. Toys from Dollarama.
Cool.
I should order a bunch off eBay instead, but
I can bring you a bunch of LEDs with resistors on them if you want. They're already pre-wired.
that would be nice. Yeah, but I won't have them. Well, I got some here. I got a bunch of resistors for that truck, anyways.
Pick your color.
And just what I'll present you. Yeah, you do have a bunch of them.
Well, only a few. Holy crap!
They already have resistors and wires on them too, so you just hook them up.
Just hook them up to your source and.
Cool. How much for a bundle?
I got them on eBay. They were cheap too. The whole bundle was cheap. Really cheap.
Yeah, it's like, $20 and you get like $200-300. 200-300 lights if not cheaper.
A lot of lights for cheap.
Well, you bring me a bundle. I'll give you some money for it. I need some for my twin hammer.
Yeah, you can have some. I don't want to give them all away. I just want to give you some of them.
Yeah, that's what I said. Friday, bring me some.
Oh, you know what? I gotta write a list because I'm already gonna forget stuff.
Yeah, people are asking all kinds of stuff.
Don't forget your batteries.
Oh, frig, yeah. I'm gonna write that down too.
And a Bronco interior and a front motor mount.
I'll bring it.
Oh, there's many layers of paint on there. Wow.
Okay,
Chris 31 Productions is going to bed. Bonne nuit, Monsieur Chris.
Bonne nuit.
See you.
4 heures du matin. Ouch.
It's 4 a.m. where he is.
Oh boy. Axles and screws. Okay, so
Ethan, 10 p.m. Michigan, USA. Yeah, it's 10:17 here also.
So it's on the same time.
Yeah, Ethan is, yeah. 3 a.m. for Tugscaler. He's there and his family's asleep. Actually, this is pretty good for the tires. because this camera might show it better, but the squish on it, they're pretty good.
Oh, you're not.
Like it's soft, but then it's really hard here, so they're not a soft tire. They should be pretty good.
Switch to you, François.
Oh yeah, I'm presenting.
Yeah, no.
Chris is looking at the camera.
He's looking at the thumbnails.
Yeah. So it is hard, but as soon as you get up close to here, it's pretty.
Yeah, it firms up.
Yeah, it's pretty firm. So I think it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
They
look pretty beefy too. Eh? Like nice cross pattern on the sidewall, like on the tread.
Yeah. Yeah. They're good for the rocks and the side hill, and I've seen some people do some pretty nice thing with them. But I'm going to try it on my SCX10 and on the 55-degree hill.
Still trying to conquer that.
I did it last year, once with it.
With the SCX or the Cross Canyon?
With the SCX10. SCX10, I did it. The Jeep does it. And I think that's it. Oh, and my rock crawler does it. The Wraith, I'm not sure if I did it with the Wraith. I don't think I tried it with the Wraith, actually.
Yeah. It might tip over if the battery's in the back.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I could have kept all the trucks I built over the years, like Francois.
I don't like giving things away or selling.
Yeah.
That's hard. But Chris would have like 200 now.
Yeah, it would be a lot of trucks.
What is your favorite truck you've ever built?
Well, you have to give me a category because I built a lot of different trucks.
Well, there must have been one that sticks out or one that's your favorite, no matter if it's a crawler, comp truck, or speed or whatever.
I think one of the favorite trucks that I ever made was my my Army Green Jeep Brute. I put it on a Cross Canyon. I put metal head axles under it. It had droop suspension and Roline hammer tires on it, and it was like unstoppable.
Okay.
You couldn't break it, and it was so fun. It was just so stinking fun to drive, and it looked good.
That green Blazer you had there?
No, it was a green Jeep with a pickup bed on the back.
Oh, Jeep. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It was. I actually got a reader's ride thing with it on in 2011.
Okay.
On the forum there, it was a good truck. It was a good friggin' truck. That was back when RC Ottawa was like just starting. You know, like it was way back when that whole thing. All those homes behind the Canada Walmart there was no houses over there at the Centrum. The Centrum wasn't even finished. Okay, we used to go rock crawling on the hill, the rocks on the Canada Hill. It's all houses now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Nice
Ethan Boning is saying, Chris, do you have any plans for GCM support for the Traxxas TRX4 in the future?
You never know, but you never know. There's I know VP is already starting to do parts for that, and Bauhaus RC already has a bunch of parts for it, and really decent additions to it, not just like you know, copy parts and then change the color or whatever. It's actually good engineering. So there's some new stuff already coming from those guys. And Traxxas does really good aluminum upgrades for all their cars already. So I don't think we'll get into it too quickly. We'll see where the TRX4 actually goes first, and then there's usually ends up something on it that GCM can do something with that we think is important. So you never know. But I'm not in a hurry because everybody right now is having too much fun with them in their factory form.
Yeah. With those nice axles and 2 speeds, locking diffs.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with it already.
Yeah.
So I have to shorten my servo horn, my servo push rod. A bunch.
There, I'm going to show you what I did with the tires. They got the stickers on.
About 10 millimeters, I guess.
There, Chris. I put the sticker on it.
Oh, it's hard to see with the glare, I think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glare.
That's better.
The sticker's on the wrong way. It's supposed to go the other way.
The sticker's on the wrong way.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's backward.
It goes with the tread like this.
Oh.
Yeah. When you do your shop pictures there, you have to have it on the right way. There you go, yeah. Yeah. There you go, yeah.
There you go.
That is a good IG picture there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Does it look backward to you? Because for me, it looks backward.
No, it's written the right way.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
On my video, it is, but I guess on yours, it's okay.
Okay. Now what am I going to do with the rest of this thing? So this thing.
Tug Scaler is going to bed. Good night, Tug. We'll talk to you later.
This thing can be extended. Okay, yeah, I think I know how to do this now. I should be able to still get a servo winch on the front without any trouble.
Ethan said it's really warm around this place.
Yeah, Rob said it was hot in Florida today, like really hot. Really, really, really hot.
Like can't go out hot kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he was just sweating epic buckets of water off of his face today.
I should turn on my plasma to take the pictures.
Okay, I think that's gonna work. And I think I can get the dual servo mount in the front. We'll mess around with that a little bit, so it will still fit the bumper. Oh, there's tons of room in this thing. There's a big truck. There's lots of room in it. Holy moly. Swimming in there. Good. Yeah, that's good. So tomorrow I'm going to put that on the computer and draw it all up. And it should be good.
Do you have your own CNC machines, or you send it out?
No, I'll go downtown and do it myself. Yeah, I think I know how to do that. I'll make up the parts. I'll do up the designs on it first and then probably print them. And then I'll go from there.
I just sent you a nice picture, Chris, so you can put it on your Instagram or your Facebook or whatever. Here, this is what I sent you.
With the trophy.
With your trophy under it. Oh, Chris is gone right now.
Oh. Oh, it's just his camera's off.
Oh, yeah, your camera was off. Here you go.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Where did you send me that? I can't find it. I went looking for the picture, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, on your phone. I sent it by text on your phone.
Oh.
Oh, it's still sending. Sorry.
Live in the country.
Yeah, I live in the country, so that little wheel is turning, saying sending.
The mouse is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus you're in the basement too. Well, you should be on Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
So should I install these right now, or wait till I install them on the truck?
Yeah, put those on now.
Yeah, I should have put them on and then take the picture. Duh.
You still have time.
Actually, if you want to take a really good scale picture, you put the rotor on the hex first, and then you put the wheel beside it with the guy trying to put the wheel on. You know.
Put your tank.
Okay. Yes. I know.
Or your blonde girl.
Yeah. I got to get my wrestler lady there out of my Jeep and put her back in the scale garage there. I got some other dudes for the scale garage. Did I show you those guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went to I think it was Toys R Us or something one day there a long time ago, and I found some characters from Marvel. There's a guy and a girl there, Phil Coulson.
Oh yeah,
what's this girl's name there?
May.
These two. They're actually a good size for the smaller trucks. Like they fit really good in the Hilux and whatnot. And then I got 3 other guys. Where did they go now?
I don't know. Hey Chris, your rotor has a thick and a small edge, a thick edge and a small edge.
Yeah.
What goes towards the rim?
I usually put the thick side on the wheel, but it doesn't really matter anyways. The hex is a pass-through, so.
Yeah.
I also got this Terminator guy, and he's way bigger than Phil Coulson.
Show that again. Just talk, so it switched to you.
He's this guy.
Who's showing it?
The Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's way bigger than Phil Coulson in the scale of the guy. So he's just big enough that you can fit him into like a slightly larger cab, you know, like it would fit good in an SCX probably. It'll fit in a Twin Hammers. It fits in the D110 trucks, the D90 trucks, stuff like that, those sizes.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to get an even bigger guy that's another 3/4 of an inch taller to fit into my Toyota comp toy because that thing is so friggin' huge. Francois knows the truck is huge.
Yeah.
And I can't find a guy that's the right size. Well, I know where to get them. You get them from TV Toys. But I haven't gone down there to their website yet to go and look and pick out my guy. So I have to do that. But anyway, I got some new garage dudes.
Well, I'm going to have to try to find some money quick before you dismantle that Jeep.
Yeah. Well, it's going to, as soon as I get the other wheels on it and give it to Alec, it won't be for sale anymore. So if you happen to want it, then your chances are slowing down.
Yeah. On your rotor, is it better if I actually put Loctite? It should, eh?
No.
You don't put Loctite on your rotors?
The anodize will bind on the screw. You won't even have it. They'll never back out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some people are saying good night on the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, Mikey, you guys are awesome. My eyes are telling me I need sleep.
I have no more wrenching to do on this right now. I have to do a design on it on the computer next. So, and I'm not doing that at 10:30 at night or whatever. So I'll do that tomorrow.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, not very productive. I will cut some holes in these tires though.
Why?
They're full of water.
So there must be holes in it already.
I gave the truck to Dana's nephew there when they were over from BC there a while back. Well, I guess it was a week or two ago. And I guess they must have drove it around outside in the rain or whatever, in the river or something. I don't know. But the tires, when I got it back, the tires were like 30 pounds.
Wow.
and they're full of water. You know, they have the vent holes on the inside of the rim, and the water goes in, but it can never come out. So that's such a dumb idea. You need to vent the tire if you're going to vent it at all, so the water can get out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's working, Eric.
I think I need a diode though.
A diode for what? Oh, for the light?
Yeah, because it works forward and reverse. Like Chris said, it's AC, so it doesn't matter if it's forward or reverse. I have a
If you put
diode.
a diode on it, isn't the LED already a diode? It's not working, I think, because it's
Yeah.
actually AC current. It's
Yeah.
not gonna matter. It's already a diode.
Because I'm trying. Yeah. No, it's just gonna flip the sine wave. That's all it's gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's,
Yeah.
it's gonna be smoother. That's it. No, can't do it.
Yeah.
So I'll get a light controller then someday. Actually, I have one in my rate I could take out. My rate doesn't need that.
You don't need reverse lights on the Bronco anyways. It's always going in the right direction.
Yeah, so you never back up. You just go forward.
Yeah, yeah. Most of those early Broncos, the brake lights were always broke on them anyway.
Yeah, they're burnt out.
Yeah. The transmission switches were always dead on them. Or they were on a tow truck. That's what Francois would say. And I'm a Ford guy, so.
Yeah. At the G6, man, what the heck? I hate having a. What was the guy's name? He was there. He was talking at the beginning.
Brian Parker.
Parker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parker was talking, explaining everything, and then he goes, if you find trash on the trails, please pick it up. So I lift up my hand. I go, if we find a Ford on the trail, do we have to pick those up? So that was a big joke.
Yeah.
And I happened to get it on camera, which was perfect. That was great timing.
Yeah.
I got about, a quarter of a cup of water out of this one tire here already.
Wow.
It's just like, I mean, I made a pile on the floor the size of a dinner plate instead of the one tire. And I squeezed these out already last week. I got like another full cup out of them last week.
Yeah, you almost have to take the foam. Oh, because they're glued.
Yeah, they're RTR tires, eh?
Yeah, so it's hard to.
But they're vented. I vented the tire now, not just the rim. So I'll plug the rim holes there when they dry, and then I'll put them in the drill press and spin the tire, and all the water will fly out, and then they'll be dry.
Yeah, just put them on the drill. Yeah.
Yeah, I have an old axle that I took out of SCX 10 knuckle with a hex on it. You know, it's like it's the axle side of the wheel.
Okay.
And then, but there's no more knuckle on it. It's just an axle shaft with a hex on it. So I screw the wheel on, and then I put it in the drill, and
away it goes.
And then it's great. Yeah, it's really great. It's also good for weathering your tires. You can use it for lots of stuff.
You might want to do that outside.
Holy cow, this one's got a lot of water in it. Oh, man.
It went swimming.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my goodness, that's a lot of water. And somehow I cut open my finger. And now I have bleeding all over the chair here, jeepers. Now when you squish the tire, it makes air sounds instead of water sounds.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Now, where's the hole for this one here? There it is. You're going to put these on the bench overnight with the hole at the bottom. And hope that the water will come all the way down.
There, I sent you a bunch of pictures for Instagram. So you can see your nice rims on Hustler tires.
Cool.
It's about 4 different pictures. It should take a bit to upload. I am in the basement, so.
Plus, you're already uploading with the videos.
Well, it's actually the phone, so I don't think it's using the internet. I think it's the phone because it's the text to phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know Chris personally. I got his private cell phone.
Yeah, you also have my address and you show up at my house.
Now you're in trouble. Now you're gonna have to move.
No, I think I'm gonna be here for a long time.
Just gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna go get my truck to actually take some pictures of my guy putting tires on.
There's a lot of water coming out of this tire. I don't know if you can hear it. It sounds like a bathtub draining.
Yeah. It's like a water gun.
Yeah. It's like beach day in the shop. Going to the water.
Oh, we can hear you squeeze it, that's for sure.
Oh man, you should see the pile of water that made. It's actually running down the floor now in like a river.
What, is your cup full?
I didn't put it in a cup. I put it right on the floor.
So should I change the name of this video? 3 guys in 1 cup? So for the scale pictures, should I take the 3-ton or the 6-ton? I wish they made one half the size, you know, right in between.
Half the size.
Yeah, of this, of these there,
That would be
the heck
this.
they call it?
You can buy these on Shapeways for dirt cheap. There's some guy that makes these, and then I just painted them up and put the pin in them, and they're good.
Cool.
And they're small. The same guy has a big one too, but the small ones are nice. They're the right size. Okay. Except for all the water, I think I'm done.
My God, you should really mute your mic, you. There, done. You are muted.
He puts the drill right beside his mouth microphone there while he's drilling.
Yeah, he's drilling and he's leaning into the mic.
To make sure it has maximum noise value.
It's a heat gun.
That's
Oh,
what
it was a heat gun.
Yeah, taking the hot glue off my LEDs I had on the bumper.
Oh yeah.
My hack
So on
fitter.
Friday, I'm gonna bring down the flags on Friday. And what else do you want me to bring? I have some obstacles I can bring and the starting gate.
Well, you got your bridge if you want to put your bridge somewhere. Starting gate, I got my old one, but we can use yours too. It doesn't matter. Well, actually, we might need a second starting gate. I was going to use the barn for a starting gate, but your starting gate could be before the barn for gate 2.
I was going to use it on the lawn for the driver challenge there.
Yeah, just bring it. Bring whatever you want to bring.
I have some. You remember when we went up to the last summer? We went up to the quarry there, and we had those 2 plastic pipes that were as a big plastic pipe that was cut in half, and then you could drive down the pipe.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
I'm gonna bring those 2, and we'll use them in the driver challenge.
Oh, those were yours. Okay.
Yeah.
This actually looks good, Chris, with my hex. I got the metal hex from RC 4-wheel drive on my truck, so they're not black, so they're actually aluminum. And with your rotors, it looks like aluminum also, so it looks good.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, good idea.
So should I get Tank to install it or the girl inside? Because see, I got me and my chick in there. Ta-da.
I think you can pick whoever will keep you married.
Okay.
I don't think his wife watches his videos.
She rolls her eyes when I tell her about RC.
Yeah. I think she'd roll her eyes more when she'd see you playing with those toys, the figurines.
The dollhouse people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed?
Yeah, it's almost 11 already.
I did some decent work on this tonight here, so that sets me up for my work tomorrow, and I'm good. I'm happy.
So I'm going to get her to put the tire on. So she's wearing a nice skirt.
And high heels.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah.
What kind of wrench should I put her in her hand?
10
millimeter. 10 millimeter.
10 millimeter.
Yeah, everything is 10 millimeter.
Yeah. If you guys want to see some of those pictures, they're probably going to end up on Instagram. Did you get those pictures I sent you, Chris?
Yeah, the phone was beeping away there, so I think they came through.
Cool. I think I'll put a pair of pliers in her hand.
Yeah.
Come on, lady, stand up.
Too heavy for her.
So, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's good looking. Yeah, good. That's good.
She's about to install the tire, and she did not take the sticker off of it yet.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
But this is your router with the aluminum, so it looks actually pretty good.
Good.
Come on, focus, you.
Nice.
Well, thanks for joining, Chris.
Yeah, good to see you, lads. Have a
good night. See you on Saturday at least for sure.
Oh, Barbara Harbor was logged on also.
Oh. Barbara
Harbor says he likes your FJ40 series, Chris.
Oh yeah, it's right there if he wants to see it. It's right there in the garage right now without the axles on it. I'm waiting for the new axles to come in.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks. That's great.
Thanks for joining.
See you later, Ray.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Okay, take a picture of that.
Yeah.
I gotta take the stickers off the floor so it doesn't look like. Gotta make it real, even though she's got plastic knees. You've got a 81 FJ40. Oh, you got a real one, Barbara Harbor. Basher. Bar Basher. Bar Bro Basher. Or Basher. Wow, you got a hard name to say. That goes there. Let me switch to the top camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. So I'm actually installing one of the tire on there. I want to see what it looks like. So I got a before picture, and now I'm going to have an after picture.
Are they much bigger than the ones you had on already?
No, they're pretty much they're about the same size.
Okay, so
Because
you won't
when
have
I put them side by side, they're a little wider, I think. Not much,
yeah.
but they're about the same size. Oh man, I just realized I got weight in mine.
Yeah, I got to lose all that weight now.
Yeah, I got I don't know how many ounces, but I don't have a lot. But
Like 4 or
this one
5
weighs
ounces.
a little bit more, and that's the reason I made it up with the hill, with the
Yeah.
this is because of that weight.
Just in the front or all 4?
Just in the front.
Just in the front.
So he's got a real 81 FJ40, but with a 383 in it. Cool.
But you'll get a little bit more weight with the rotors, where they weigh almost nothing.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's a couple of ounces.
I should weigh them. And from GCM, I got these nice little lug nuts. These nice lugs. Now, what happened to my scissors? They walked away on me again. So, Barbara Harbor, what's your next build that you're going to have? I know that you had some pretty interesting build there. You chopped up 2 cars and... Oh man, I can't put this on. I gotta cut my nut and make it smaller.
Nut?
Yeah, not the nut, the bolt.
Oh, the hubs, the bolts take too long for the hub?
Yeah.
Darn. Because those are like lock nuts hubs, eh?
Yeah.
How'd you screw them in?
You just use a normal wrench.
Okay, that's pretty
You got
cool.
it made that. Oh, it's actually no. You got to use a 8mm, a little bit bigger one.
Oh.
Where that shucks.
I'll have to Dremel out the bolts.
Well, the problem is I don't know if I want to keep it on this truck or I'm going to be putting it on my FJ40 because me too, I got one, and I'll show it to you guys in just a few minutes once I finish doing this. I'm actually trying to put this wheel with my left hand, and I'm right-handed, so it's not turning too good. Well, maybe Friday night, if you do show up, we can do a night run.
Okay.
That's what we did last time with Chris.
Just make sure we're well tired for the next day. We'll just sleep there.
No. That's true. It gets dark pretty late.
Yeah, like 8:39.
Mm-hmm. This would look so much better if I had the lug on there. Oh well. The problem is I don't know if I'm going to keep it on this truck. So.
No, just do it with the regular nuts for now, but
yep.
Until you decide.
This is. Where's the camera? Oh, there's a camera.
Those
that
are
light's
still
way too bright on top.
Those were nice.
I'll switch to my other one. So this is this one, which are Jeep rims, and this is the new one.
The other one's plastic that you had before?
Nope, they're actually aluminum also. These are aluminum. Yeah.
Where'd you get them? Those are still pretty nice. Just getting a little bit beat up, but
yeah.
like normal Jeep rims.
Yeah, they're getting old. That's before and after. But yeah, they were black, but they were painted black or anodized. I don't know. I think they were anodized. But I've run them for 2 years now, and the anodizing is coming off. So let me put that on the ground. I'll swap the other tires later. And there is mine. This is way bigger than an SCX10. And let me just show you the size comparison by going with the overhead camera. There we go.
Yeah.
So now we have this truck over here. I should be able to make the camera go higher. And I have the SCX10 beside it. It's much wider truck. It's a much wider truck.
But the wheelbase looks pretty similar.
The wheelbase is exactly, actually, no, it's actually shorter.
Yeah, it is. Just the body
is a much shorter wheelbase, and the truck is actually shorter also.
But the body's so...
that camera. Let me switch back to the other camera. And I'll show you. Easier this way. So right now, the front wheel is pretty tight to that one. And then when I get to the back, can't tell, but from here you might be able to tell. So the truck is much longer.
Yeah.
Yes, the X10 is much longer. But that truck looks so much bigger.
Yeah, the body just
the body of it is so massive, I find.
Yeah, it's like a...
Let me get the TF2 and show you the difference. Yeah, it's a big difference.
It's gonna look tiny.
So here's the TF2. It's hard to point the camera. There we go. In height comparison, the TF2 is way smaller. They do have 1.9 wheels on it, but I find that the 1.9 wheels, they put some small 1.9 wheels, and to me, they're a little
small. Yeah, it doesn't fill up the fenders much.
Yep. So that's why I'm thinking for that truck. That's why for this truck, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to put these tires on, which are going to look much better.
Does it have like full suspension, or is it just droop?
No, it's got links. It's got 4 links on there.
Got 4 links. Yeah, you might get a lot of tire rub though.
We'll see. Well, I'll put them on. But I know that there's other tires, 1.9s, that are actually about half the size. So I'm going to try one of those.
Let's see which one fits better.
Yeah. Because the one on the Jeep, or these 1.9s, are much higher. These are way too big.
Yeah, they got a lot of sidewall.
Yeah, these are the TTC Mickey Thompson TTC Baja
Claws.
TTC.
Yeah, those are big. I was looking at
but they're
those.
The TTC ones, which are much taller.
Yeah.
There's another version of those are smaller.
Even the smaller ones are pretty big.
Yeah. And then I have these that are a little bit smaller. These are the ripshaws, axial ripshaws. So those are a little smaller.
Yeah, it was a little bit better.
We'll see. Barba Harbor wrote something up. Let's see what he mentioned.
Oh yeah, I was talking about his boat, I think, or a tank.
What he's
horsepower.
going to be building soon. Yeah. So I asked him what was going to be his next build. So it looks like he's going to be building a high performance tank that will be running 220 horsepower. Wow. That's controlled with a flight controller from a drone. Really. F4, no steering to brake, all from design, going from amazing hydroplaning. Really. That's going to be something awesome to see. Your Bomber XL is 22 inches wide. Yeah, I know it's friggin' wide. I've seen some of the videos you've been doing. Let me put that away. So which truck are you bringing to the call to crawl? The Ford?
All of them.
All of them.
But I'm going to run my Bronco. It's more fun.
Okay.
Well, I knew the Komodo's pretty fun too. It just needs more weight in the front. Maybe just put weights in the tires. That might help a little bit.
You didn't put weight in it yet, eh? In the front?
No, oops. Trying to find some weights, but it's hard to. It's not cheap for weights. It's always.
Yeah, I know. I got 2 packs, and I think they were like $7 each. It was ridiculous. Yeah. But the one I got is the one that already had the tape on it to stick it on.
Yeah.
From Great Plains, I think.
I'll send you the duck decoys out. If I can find it on Canadian Tire there. Okay, switch to different screen. How'd you do with 2 cameras? You have like a video splitter or something?
Nope.
Or?
No. On your PC, if you connect 2 different USB cameras.
Oh, if you had a camera, it gives you the option to switch.
Yeah, you go in the settings in that little sprocket, and in the sprocket in the settings, you can switch between cameras.
Okay.
But your cameras have to be 2 different type of cameras. You can't have 2 the same. It won't work.
Oh, you tried that, or?
Yeah. So I'm actually using a Logitech, which is that one, and the other one on top is a Microsoft HD camera. Howie and the Howie Brothers EV2. Not sure what that means. I'm now putting the rotors in there. Routers. French. Pardon my French.
Rotors.
Ouais. Maintenant, pour le restant de la soirée, ce vidéo est en français. Merci. Hot. I said for the rest of the video, this video is going to be in French. Let's see how many people are going to leave. The EV2 is a high-performance tank built on the History Channel. I might have seen that one. Is that the one with the funny track there? It's a very fast track, and it was kind of neat how they actually did that track, and they made it to go fast. It was kind of cool. And I was thinking of trying to build something similar to that, but my problem was the tank track. I've seen some people use hinges. I've seen some people use all kind of different stuff. But to me, the hardest part of the tank would be the track.
Yeah, it's lots of little parts and.
even the people that build the track with the hinges, man, it must be a heavy track. Yeah, these tires look so sexy, especially with the rotors in there.
Yeah, really nice. Six open spokes. Yeah, there's not much.
Yeah, there's 12 spokes actually.
Yeah, if you want to, they're kind of open spokes.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Now you need the calipers.
Why? Chris,
Or just a little.
some calipers. Paint them red.
I've seen some. Not from. I don't think Chris has some, but I don't know how well they would work though.
Yeah.
Because they can't move, or else it's gonna off balance your wheel, or gonna look really, really weird.
Yeah. Well, they got to be attached to your. And I always forget the C hub.
Yeah, or the axle or something. Yeah, not much there. Okay, so now I gotta put my taillight wires longer and make little light brackets.
So where'd you get your LEDs from?
Dollarama.
Okay. So you got them off those finger things?
Yeah, whatever toy's the cheapest and it has the brightest LED lights there. There's blue ones. Make a cop car.
Yeah. I almost brought those for Sebastien in the caves, but then I decided, no, I'm gonna buy him some real ones.
Yeah, it was good call. Got lots of green ones. I never find use for them. Maybe I do underglow.
Underglow would be cool.
That's more wiring. We'll see. I'll just do the tail lights for this weekend for now, I think.
What? You got no headlights?
No, I got headlights. I do the tail lights for this weekend.
Okay. But you already had headlights in there or not?
Oh, yeah, I do. I have some in the bumper and some in the factory. Factory spots there. I found that it was a little bit dim with just one step, and they're kind of, how would you say, like they're made like original glass headlights with little lines in them. Yeah,
it's just like me on my Jeep. I actually I put 2 ultra bright LEDs on each headlight, but by running them, my wire got caught or something happened anyways. But the piece of aluminum that goes into the LED actually broke off. So it didn't burn, it just broke off. So I had to replace it. So I just went to the store, bought another one, 5mm, but I didn't check if it was ultra bright or not. So I popped it in there and I got 2 different color of LED. But I like it because my Jeep looks old, and plus it looks like 2 different colors. So on video, it looks awesome because it looks like a real car. Sometimes you get an old car and you got 2 different color headlights.
Yeah, like a new headlight. And I put you a link for the weights there in the chat.
Dave or RC Patrol, hello everyone.
Hi Dave.
Dave from Radio Control Patrol. Hey Dave, do you want to come in? I can paste a link again or scroll up. You should be able to find the link. If you want to jump in. I don't think we'll be too much longer.
Yeah, probably in a few minutes we'll.
But I've been building these and putting them on these tires, which are the Boom Racing Hustler MTX, the ultra soft and ultra sticky. Link there for you to join in. And Eric actually sent me a link to Canadian Tire.
Yeah, I couldn't put it in Google because I'm not logged in on that.
It's all good. Okay, the decoy weights.
Mm-hmm.
There's four in stock in Rockland.
Yeah, they have some in Casselman, but they're all put away with the hunting stuff. Like it's not on the it's not on the floor. It's hidden somewhere.
Okay, cool. Dave says he can't come in right now because he just got home and he doesn't have the camera on that PC. Not a problem, Dave. So hopefully, and fingers crossed, Dave from Radio Control Patrol might make it down to the event Saturday. If everything goes good.
Okay. Oh, I should have asked Chris if he had AOK winch controllers.
Yeah, I think, did he have winch controllers? No, he has light controllers. He has a whole bunch of light controllers.
So I'll probably go with that. They seem more durable than the RC four-wheel drive ones.
Well, the one he's got from AOK, they're actually waterproof right out of the box. So, and you can
plastic.
You can do so much on it with your radio if you have the right radio.
Well, you got so many options. He's got like options for everything. There's 2-channel radio with a winch, 3-channel. You can get one with a remote.
These tires are working out. I don't know yet. I haven't tried them. I'm actually going to put them on my SCX10 and try them on this Saturday on the event, or maybe Friday when Chris comes over and puts the flags. So,
were you able to make Sandy Hill with your SCX10?
On 3S, yes.
3, yeah, on 2S.
I don't have the wheel speed on 2S. I do have a 35 turn in there, so.
Yeah. Well, you need a Komodo then, because that Komodo was on 2S when it did it.
Yeah, but you got a faster motor. You don't have a 35 turn in there.
Actually, it's a 27 turn.
Yeah, there you go. 27 turn, 35 turn. There's a difference.
I don't know. It's hard to. Well, it's brushless though, so it's a little bit smoother.
Dave says he likes the Bronco.
He likes the Bronco. That's all I have here. I got the CX10, but it needs a bit of work. I don't know if I'll get.
You got 3 cars, right? You got 3 crawlers: the Bronco, SCX10, and the Komodo.
Yeah. What does the rate count as?
It's not a crawler. That's a rock bouncer.
It's a rock bouncer.
There's no wheels.
Yeah, they're still off from this weekend. Well, last 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, Sebastian's wheel's still off also on his. I didn't get a 4mm bolt for it yet.
Don't have any spares?
No. Well, I'm saying no. I gotta check.
Or steal one from your short course trucks or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I got my little. I got my little guy here waiting for his ride.
Bubblehead?
Yeah, my bubblehead guy. He's waiting for his truck. Because where's my truck?
Who is that? The Punisher?
That's the Punisher, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Were you gonna put him in the car?
No. He's just for my scale garage, just for fun.
Okay. I thought you were gonna put him in the back or something.
Because he's waiting for a car to come back from the States.
Oh, your rat rod.
There. We're back. Okay, let's see if I can find real quick a 4mm. Way too many bolts and nicks and knacks and stuff that ends up. So I'd like to know, how come when you build a car and take it apart and put it back again together, you end up with so many spare parts? Like, where do they come from?
Well, it's because all the hot pops you buy, they come with new screws and stuff, and you end up
You
with all
think?
these.
You would think.
I said,
Sorry about that. I have to move you around a bit.
yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a screw kit or something. There, I'm running out of screws for my kits. They're the, the extra screws you get
Yes.
when you build.
Well,
But now I'm
send
starting.
Chris a message. Send Chris a message and see if he's got any, because he got me this kit a while back from Screw Loose.
Yeah.
So he's got some screw kits over there. So he got me that because he got tired of me asking him, okay, I need 10 of these, 10 of those, 20 of those.
Oh my.
So I was giving him my shopping list. So there's a whole bunch of different screws in here, different size,
Nice.
all in threes. So I can't remember how much I paid for them.
Usually about their 30-40 bucks for them. Depends how many you get.
Yeah, Dave from RC Patrol says the Punisher is the rat rod security team.
Yeah. He's gonna watch people who don't count their gates.
Yeah. Don't count your gates right. Punisher is going to come and get you.
Shoot your tires out.
What's this? I think I found some, but they're not
flat
black.
though, eh? They're not.
They're not black.
Oh, either you put all four on it, or you put just one.
Well, I've ordered a set of black, so I can put this on temporarily.
Are they? How'd you?
I think they're bigger.
Do they have like a serrated edge on it, like little lines?
I think they're bigger. I think they're for my my Savage. Poor truck.
Uh-huh. Well, he's got 3 wheels more than I do.
No, they're not metric.
Yeah, don't force them on.
No, it starts, but it stops. What the heck am I doing with these?
At least the hub didn't fly away.
Well, the washer came off. There's a little plastic washer. That one's gone.
Mine are metal.
Oh,
But
yeah?
I was missing.
Oh, they might.
Yeah. But I don't know. I was missing all the parts for the wheels for mine because I bought it from some used.
Okay.
Somebody started putting the kit together and gave up and sold it for almost next to nothing.
Well, I got lucky with this one. I paid $250 for it, and it had a little bit of upgrades.
Who has a nice truck there? The Monster Jeep there for sale there. It looks really nice.
Well, Chris has a nice one, that little red one. I think it's $450. I think he was asking for it.
Yeah. But somebody was selling, I think it's, can't remember what, I think it's an RC Ottawa or something had a.
Okay. Tony from CCXRC says, I think that extra screws and nuts means that you found a better way to engineer it and reassembling it. Yeah, maybe.
Hopefully.
Well, if it stays together on the trail, that's good. No, I don't think I have extra M4. This one's going to be too big. Oh, yeah. This case is for my Savage, all my Savage parts, extra Savage parts. And then I have a bin for my SCX10, any other
Yeah,
Lots of bins.
me too. I try to separate my bins like that.
Yeah. And this is my Traxxas bin, which I got from a trade, which came with 2 Traxxas truck, and I don't even know what's in there. I might get lucky and have one in there, because I think Traxxas uses the same one, eh? They're in 4.
They look very similar, yeah. On my Slash, anyways. Okay, did I put the tires?
Oh, I think we're good. It's not black. Or is there black? There's a lot of M4s in there. Now, this Saturday, I'm going to get Sébastien to videotape and be the judge on the event.
For the races? No.
Hey?
Not for the drag races?
I'm not sure for the drag races or something. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, he would be good to do the drag race.
You could have the Tonka truck pull also.
I don't think I'll do the Tonka truck. I can ask Chris, but I don't know if the people enjoyed it last time. I haven't had too much feedback off it.
Yeah, it was fun.
There we go. She's all assembled. Hey, dirt falling off of it. What the heck is that? Sand from the beach?
I washed mine in the bathtub when I came back. It was full of sand.
There's still a lot of sand in this thing.
Yeah, I like that picture that the recon team took, the picture of my rate upside down, and I take your Betty too.
Yeah, my B-17 Betty. Yours and mine were upside down by the water.
Yeah.
Maybe I can find a black screw. No black screw. There are big washers in there. Oh, I found a servo horn. It's metal.
Yeah, then you got to figure out how many teeth it has.
Yeah. But whoever had it drilled it out. It's so funny sometimes when you go through some kits that when you buy it off a guy and you look in there and you find all the stuff that they keep. Lots of goodies. There's this old spy thing from Novak.
Spy thing?
Yeah, spy micro reverse. There's motor, battery. It looks like an old ESC, but for what size motor, I am not sure. It
looks like on road or something. It
yeah,
doesn't look very big.
Very old or whatever. I have no idea if it still works. I'm gonna have to look up on the internet what the heck this thing is.
Unless it's to add, I think you could buy a reverse for those speed controls that didn't have them. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
I can't remember.
I'm hunting for parts. Server mount, body posts, light buckets, tools. Hey, I got weights. I got some stick-on weights.
Yeah, those are nice. Oh, you got to take your beadlocks apart.
Yeah, I had so much hard time putting them together. I think they're gonna stay that way.
Yeah.
Well, not really a hard time. It's just
A lot of labor.
Chris was saying it was kind of tough, and one of the wheel gave me a very hard time, but the other three went pretty good. No washers, no black nuts, just white. Oh well.
Excuse me.
I won this off a YouTube channel for the 4x4 Traxxas.
Okay. Never
So
installed
I
it.
gotta put, yeah, I gotta put them on.
Is your son excited for this weekend?
I don't think so.
Too much?
No, not too much. He likes it when we go out. Like last time when we went out for the G6, he really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Well, it was a real camping experience too, so that was fun.
Yeah. There was none in there. I'll be right back. We'll get something else. This is my fourth kit, but this one has a lot of plastic parts. It came with the Wraith when I got the Wraith.
Yeah, me too. I have all the bits and pieces for the rate there.
What I like about this one, which it has two of them, which I was looking for, is these two light buckets. So
Nice.
they're actually the light buckets for an LED. So I'm going to see if I can make them fit in front of my twin hammer. See what they look like. Got plastic gear shift. No plastic gun. I don't know what you did with the plastic guns.
I don't have the gun. I think I still have all mine are all still on the
tree.
Still on the tree right now. Gun racks. Oh, there's little door handles. Window cranks. Yeah, I got the stick shifts. That might be handy if I do ever get around to doing an interior.
Yeah. Got the plastic C-hubs. Mine are upgraded to metal right now.
Mine are still plastic.
Nope. No washers in there or spare nuts. Plastic shocks.
Dave's asking what you think about the G-Made Jeep kit. I think that's the one with the leaf springs, I think.
Well, there's a couple different Jeep version now.
Is there?
Kits.
Because I got the G-Made Komodo, and it's based off the GS01 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah, and I tried your Komodo last time you were here. It went okay.
It was okay. Needs a little bit more weight in the front. That's about it, I find.
Yeah.
Or just relocating the battery.
And yours is brushless, I think, eh?
It is, yes.
Nothing good in this kit. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
11:27. Thanks for tuning in and staying with us while we're wrenching on the cars. Myself, when I'm wrenching on a car, I'm always looking for longer videos to put in the back of just in the background. So when I'm wrenching on stuff, I can just listen to. So it's nice to have those videos that are longer and to listen to. So Dave Morrissey Patrol says good night. Tony, if you're there, good night also. Next time, guys, try to join in. And please comment below. Leave your comment. If you want to talk about a subject, or if you want me to try to get somebody on and talk about something, I can always send a message and try to talk about a certain subject. Tonight it was about the tires and the beadlocks. I was reading at the same time as talking. Not good. My brain can't do two things at one time. I'm a man. That's what my wife said anyways. So anyways, guys, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. It really helps out. Subscribe. Beside the subscribe, there's a little bell. There's a notification to get notification if you want to get notification when I go live or when I upload a new video. Right? Thank you for... let's talk rock bouncer. Next time, yeah, we could do that. Talk about rock bouncers and the different ones coming out there, and what's the difference between a rock bouncer and an SCX10, in other words. So, yep. Or the Jeep, the Komodo. What's the difference between all of them and how they differ? To me, it's all in the right, but hey, that's another subject. That's another day. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining. I'll see you later. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, good night.